Sorry, we got bad shadows tonight, people. It's just what it is. Until we get money to get.
Do you know there's a million other things to do besides set up something right here? There's so many other things that need done.
There is. There's so
This
many
is like bottom of the barrel. As long as you can hear us and you can see us good, cool.
Yeah, I guess I'll do for now. We'll advance as we go.
Exactly. I could pull a couple plants right here.
Yeah.
A couple of my plants.
But hello, we're back after a few days. I don't know how many.
I guess it's been a few days.
A few days hiatus because we've had like a tremendous amount of work to do. So yeah, we had to get that done and out the door. So now I can go back to my normal schedule.
I was about to go take a shower and wash my hair. And then you were like, you want to record? I was like, I guess we should because we haven't actually recorded in a couple days.
Well, we'll see how long this lasts. But anyway, so how's everything been with you, my love?
It's so funny.
Well, how's it been, my sweet?
Even though we're around each other, I guess we don't actually like sit down and talk like this. No, we don't.
No, because we're just...
We talk, but...
Yeah.
It could spark at any time for us just to go...
Right. While cooking, while just sitting there.
No, we were in the car today. You were all talking a whole bunch today in the car.
Well, yeah, I mean, no, because I mean, serious situations be happening out here, people, and I just think people are oblivious to it. I mean, you got, man, I don't know, people. Dude, I was out and about today.
Then they're saying that storm's gonna be coming too.
Yeah, then see, man, I'm gonna start covering stuff that I feel like y'all people need to know. Okay, I mean, really, man, I think a lot of people out there are oblivious right now to what's going on in society now.
It's out. The information's out there if you care to look.
If
you really care to not just turn on the TV and see what's on the TV and pick a station and just follow that. If you actually listen to like a bunch of different people talking about it from a bunch of different avenues.
You got to get it from various sources, man. You got to kind of like play the media field. Look, first and foremost, do not get none of your legacy medias, as what they would call like Fox, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC, CBS, any of those damn things. Don't even mess with those. Don't even mess with them at all. You got to do exploratory searches through YouTube, Rumble, all these different avenues. Even you got to search on your own.
A bunch of different people to really understand.
But they got to be varied. They got to be varied, okay? Because you don't want to just get... Well, I'll tell you something, man.
Confirmation bias, basically.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm just going to tell you something right now. Straight up, maybe I'll get this already. I don't know. But I'm red, okay? You know, I'm voting for fucking Trump, okay? I mean, I liked him the first damn time. I mean, I don't like every Republican, but I like Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is a brash dude, man. I grew up on Trump. I'm a Gen Xer. I grew up on the guy. I know this guy. I grew up with him. I mean, you know, so I'm all for Trump. Trump, Vivek, that's my ticket right there. Trump, if you hear this, which I know you're not, yo, Vivek.
They're gonna shadow ban you just for saying his name.
Vivek is the guy. Vivek is the guy. You pick him for VP. Winning combination right there. Because God forbid something ever happened. Vivek talks good enough, and I mean, people can rally behind him. I mean,
I'll agree to that, but there's just some little part, something of him I feel like...
She don't like the whole Soros backing thing. You know, he got his money from Soros.
Okay, here's the deal. It's like, what is the lesser of all the evils? That's what it seems like. And for some people. But I do truly believe if you look back and see, what was our country like? Does he love America? Does he want to quit people from coming over this border? Does he support the things that, you know, we agree with? Yeah. Right. Was it better? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then now I'm seeing it how everyone tries to do every little thing they can to try to take him down. Any little thing, they're just going to push. It's so crazy.
It was like today in South Carolina, all right? Something was wrong with the voting machines. Not that it mattered. Something was wrong with the machine.
Yeah, they were saying it can't hook to the internet. Well, they're not supposed to be hooked
exactly.
to the internet.
Just a bunch of weird stuff's gonna go down, people. I mean, and this
has to do with the whole cell phone outages.
Oh man,
and
the cell phone outages.
Everything.
People.
This is what we were talking about coming in the car when we were talking together. I was like, isn't it sad just from the time from when he grew up to when I grew up, how much things have actually changed from that now. I told him in the car, I said, ignorance is bliss in some things, right? I said, or you could be like me where I think of every little thing like, oh, this is this or this is that or this is like, a whole trickle of things because I feel like my eyes are open to like what's really going on with everything. Like, just a little bit of knowledge in each thing. You understand that like everything is corrupt, everything is perverse. Everything is trafficking something or somebody.
It's weird things here, people.
It's so bad.
Because my generation is the last to have prayer in school. They were the last ones to pledge allegiance to the flag. I remember getting up in class, man, pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America.
Right, and now people hate the American flag. How is that possible?
And like the national anthem was like sung all the time.
gosh.
And like we had prayer, man. And guys that are in my age bracket, if like anywhere from your like mid 30s to like mid 40s, upper 40s, something like that. And there are some Gen Xers that are older, like in their 50s and stuff. And some will say I'm some of our earlier ones will be teetering on millennial, but whatever.
See, we're 11 years apart, so we have two different experiences.
Like, we had prayer before school, like in homeroom, and we had prayer after school in homeroom again, because we meet up in homeroom again at the end of the day.
Right, then you had see you at the pole. Did y'all do that?
No, we didn't do that.
We had prayer. With prayer.
No, we had prayer before practice, though. Like, before we practiced football,
this is public school. I went to Christian school, so of course we did.
This is totally different. My sister went to Christian school, and they prayed all the time, too. Yeah, they had that, what you're talking about.
Yeah, the pole,
they had all that stuff. And I went to Christian school for a little while, too, man. I went, like, early on, like, for my kindergarten and all stuff like that. So, I mean, it's just things are weird because they're trying to get away from religion. Look here. I don't go to church. I like to go, but I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of jammed up, and I apologize to God for this all the time. Dude, I just sleep late, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not even
that, it's just you don't put the effort in.
I know.
We'll put the effort in for a little while, but right now, what age my kid is at,
yeah,
he needs to be around other kids, and since he's the only child, and we're so far away from like all my family and stuff like that, it's important for him to be, even though we bring him up with prayer and stuff, it's still important for him to be like, you know what I'm saying, go to Sunday school and to like get fed in that way. We agree with that. It's just we haven't found a place or gone to even try. We've gone, but we haven't.
We've gone. I'll tell you something, people, man. My friend, man, a good friend of mine, he's pastor, okay? Had a church. We started going 2 times, and then boom, he retired from preaching. Just for right now, he's trying to find a new calling, I guess So
yeah, but I watch him for like months online.
Yeah, gosh, probably a year.
Yeah, I would watch him. So it's not that we like don't,
Yeah, and I mean.
But I went growing up every week.
All the time when
he didn't.
Because my mom's a lazy. My mom's
I understand that, but we can't be like that. That's not.
My grandma went, but going with my grandma, man, I did maybe once or twice when I was little, but going with my grandma, that's like a strict deal, you know what I mean? Going with old gals. We just gotta find
something in the middle. We don't want something like you're going to some concert, okay, on a Sunday morning.
Nah, man, we got this one place called Elevation that's in Charlotte, North Carolina.
They probably know
about that. Okay, then y'all know about Elevation.
Yeah, they know.
Nothing like that, dude. That's like
he's never been, but that's not my. I think there's a.
That's like somebody. That's like some gemstones.
It is
righteous gemstones.
Okay,
yeah, it's
I
like
understand that.
It's
but
like,
I don't want to say. I'm not going to say anything.
But it's like stadium church. See, I'm not using stadium church.
That's okay. It's a whole production there.
I'll tell you the churches I've been to. where the dude gets up and jumps up on the pews, man, and runs down the pews. And I'm talking about like a 65-year-old man. I went, what is it called, that Free Will Baptist?
No, you're talking about like revivals.
No. I can go into revival.
One like that.
What is it? Southern Baptist,
Yeah,
Free Will Baptist?
Southern
Which one
Baptist.
is it? Okay, Southern Baptist, where they talk about the fiery depths of hell and
Or
stuff
I don't
like
know
that.
if that's what it is.
Well,
I don't know
they
what
be
you-
hollering, okay? And they be jumping up and down. One time I went to this revival, right? Oh my God. Man, y'all had these old 70, they ranged, like the deacons and stuff was like ranging from 50 to your 80s, man, whatever. And I'm telling you, man, when this revival started, that music started playing, oh my God.
I would
These
like to
old
go-
timers started
I would like to
jumping off
go
the ground.
and
I was
go
like,
to
what
one
is
now. I would like to go to one now.
I mean, old boy hopped up on the floor, started moving. I was like, oh my goodness, man, this is something right here.
And you've been to black churches.
Oh
too.
God, yeah, black churches now. Black churches back in the day, that's an all day affair.
No,
let me
he
tell you
was
something.
in rest in peace, his soul, his good friend's wedding, and he
Oh
was
man,
you were the only
I was the
white
only
guy
white
there.
dude. I was the only white dude. Man. That's it. But see, I went to black churches before anyway.
so
You know,
cute.
So I've been there before because before I first chicks I ever dated in my life were black chicks. I ain't dated nothing but black women till I was like, jeez, man, 20 something, maybe 20 something. Yeah, like damn, man, I was 23 maybe.
You were older than I was. When
Yeah,
we
see,
met.
that's all I dated was black chicks. That's it. That's all I dated. So I went to black churches. You know, black churches again. So it's an all-day affair. I mean, that's the one thing about it. And my wife don't understand that because she went to church like normal.
Like casual.
I'm just gonna tell you the truth, like normal white people did, and they would go from like
10 to like 11
10 to 12 because you had Sunday school. Sunday school started like 10:30,
Yeah,
something like that,
whatever.
and carried on. All right, but now black churches, you go there all day.
I know it is because when I go to the grocery store around here, I will tell you, and I always compliment them on their outfits because they got outlandish outfits.
Man. No, I had outlandish suits, man. And I left them when I left
I've
them
never
down there.
dressed like that for church.
I look like a mobster. I look like like in the movie Goodfellas. If you ever watch that movie.
If he
man. I
wears-
look like that, man, going to church.
No,
I look like
you look
Goodfellas.
like that anyways. You wear a beanie, you look like that. When he put that, you still have leather jackets back there. You put a leather jacket on, he does.
I look like I'm from Russia. I look like I'm a Russian mobster or something. That's what I look like.
You
Yeah,
do. Because
Vladimir or something, you know?
You
For
do.
real. No, I mean, it's just where it just worked out that way.
But the only Russians that we ever knew were from the gym.
Oh, always from the gym, man. And
And
my
they
dad
are-
made, that's who my dad be renting from now. That's who he pays the
Is
rent
he?
bills. Yeah, to the Ukrainians. Probably the same crew we used to jihad with at the
I don't
gym.
remember, but they're very
They
nice.
were all in the real estate. All of them.
I don't remember. I know the one dude who was always
There was
there.
Alexi.
Oh my gosh,
and then,
yes.
What's the other one's daggone
Alexi.
name? Oh my God.
That's been like 13 years ago.
No,
so.
Alexi was the one that talked the most to me. And
That's
then
the one
there
I
was,
remember. And then there was a couple other ones that would come in like sometimes. If you've ever been to a
Alex,
gym
yeah.
regularly,
There's a couple of them, man.
and you
I
go
can
at the
turn
same
them.
time, you get to know people, all walks of life, no matter what.
Oh yeah, man.
That's how we met so many cops, because
Oh God, cops, man, the Bobs, yeah, the Bobs,
Rob
man,
and Bob.
Rob and Bob, yeah, them the dudes
They
right
were
there.
partners, and they used to they were like a Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte Metro,
They
man.
did
They
it forever.
did it a long
But they were
time.
both jacked up.
Oh yeah, they was on roll.
They
They're
was
geared up, man. They was
they was
sauced.
jacked up.
Sauced up, man.
Mad respect.
Yeah, they were sauced.
And they're always so nice and talk to everybody.
Oh, they were
and
swell guys.
super
man.
swell.
Super swell dudes. But see, I support the police, man, because police have saved my ass before. You know what I mean? I mean, not like save my ass like in that aspect of life, but I could have gotten into worse
Look.
trouble. You know what I mean?
There's bad apples in everything. There's bad apples in whether you want to call it
Look,
Christianity or religion. There's bad apples in every single thing. Police, there's bad apples in any kind of area.
Look, there is because man, you got to
But you
understand.
can't take that as like a whole, you know.
Look
I take
at-
it by my experience and
Yeah.
our experiences with them.
No, my experiences with cops been good, even though they
Alright.
tried to pop a cap on me twice. I mean, it's just you get rookie cops, man, and you carrying it's a situation. I'm telling you. But nah, I mean, just times nowadays. See, we go from church, then we go on to the Bob and the Robs, man. It's weird what we'll talk about. But what I'm gonna get back to, people, is like we're in unprecedented times now. 7.3 million people have crossed the fucking border.
I don't know why you have to sound so foul.
I'm sorry, but this is true stuff right here. This has to be exemplified here. Look, 7.3 million.
That's
Wife,
insane.
talk to them right now. Just carry on about this.
He was telling me all this stuff today about how our town, or like the smallest town, there's been more immigrants in the whole state than
Okay, listen to me, people.
like
Listen to this.
100 and something thousand.
100 right now as it stands right now. Okay, that's 146,000 immigrants per state. Per state, 146,000 right now. Right now, as we're talking. Okay, by the time this jackass in office gets done with this shit, there's gonna be 10 million immigrants. Carry on. Conversate one more time.
It's insane, and I'm not saying that some aren't coming
That's what I
here
thought. I just
for a
wanted to
better life and for things like that. But you're getting
I can
you're
handle
getting
all
everything.
I can handle this statistic.
Oh,
All right. I knew what the number was. That's 200,000 immigrants. And I'm not saying they're all bad. Okay. Again, take 20% off of that 200,000 or that 10 million. That's 8 million.
Don't be shouting at them.
That is 8 million. That is going to be over 150,000 military fighting age men. That's it. Because they said 20% are here
From
for good.
everywhere. I was seeing them
They're-
from everywhere, like Syria.
People, let me tell you something. I saw military trained dudes.
Yeah, they were wearing like tactical stuff.
Well groomed,
Yes.
teeth flawless.
No, I'm like, okay, these people are coming here. Y'all are in like
Even
good
the-
health, good. You're not.
Even the guys from South Africa that are from Africa, they're up there in New York or in Chicago, they are well maintained.
No,
Their teeth-
some of these dudes are sharp looking dudes. I was like,
They
why
are.
these sharp looking dudes coming in?
Why are
That's
they coming
so
over here?
weird.
And they're coming over here single, ready
Yeah,
to
I'm
mingle.
like, nothing. Okay, I
mean,
don't know.
You got
I just
Venezuela, you got Colombia, you got all of South America coming, you got all the Middle Eastern boys are in play here. You got China at the northern border. And then, let me tell you something else, people. Why is everybody sending guards to Texas? Texas has that thing under control. Texas has got I don't know why everybody else is sending people because you're making your states weaker. With each damn time you send your National Guard, like today, Missouri sent them. They're sending National Guard to Texas. Okay? They have enough.
Everything's a distraction. Every single
You're going to
thing is a
need your
distraction
military to
for
be in
this.
your state. I'm just telling you, people. They're not seeing a forest through the trees here, and our northern border is being totally forgot about. Totally forgot about, people. Where do you think China's coming in at? You think they're coming in from the south? They are coming in from the south. Nothing like the north. Nothing like the north. And if you don't believe me, you better start looking this shit up. Just being for real.
No, and then I was hearing this thing about how say you're coming in and you have a little kid and you say, oh, this is my niece or something.
Right.
When Trump was in office, they used to have the ability to do a rapid DNA test. They would swab the people to see
Yes,
if they were really
yes.
connected with that child, or now it's just hearsay. So there's so much trafficking. Like, it is so insane.
Look, people.
The amount of trafficking that's happening.
Until I had a child. I knew about it, and I knew about certain things. Cause I've been a lot of places in my life, a lot of places, people, and I knew a lot of things before certain things happened in this world. And I told my wife, you can ask my wife.
Yeah,
I told her
when
everything.
we first got together, he would talk like this, and
I
I'm
told
like,
her
"You're
everything
crazy.
before it
Like,
happened.
everything's,
About the Hollywood stuff, about the whole
Everything.
child trafficking. I said all that stuff beforehand. I knew it all. I've been to certain places, done a lot of things in my life, early on in my life, because I wanted to explore the world, I guess I OSOM that shit. But now I know that it's heavy, man. It's
and
heavy.
It's so bad.
It's really bad, man. It's everywhere.
It's everybody. You cannot trust your child with anyone.
Nah, you can't anymore.
With
people.
no one.
This and don't get me wrong, you couldn't probably in the 80s, but we didn't know. Now with this little devil right here, the devil in your pocket always, you can find out so much damn stuff you don't even want to know. Stuff I already knew, but I wanted to OSOM that stuff,
all you have to do is just listen to one of these people on YouTube tell a story about somebody getting somebody. I mean,
man,
there's
like
so much
today.
true crime stuff and everything.
No, like
here.
I just read about this chick in Georgia. Got killed by an immigrant, left body just dumped out, man. For what? What? An immigrant, and now they're gone. They're off to another state to go do something else. The number I just gave you, people, the 146, the 150, 100. Let's just call it 160, because they're going to go gangbusters ballistic and try to get as many immigrants across that border, our borders, as they possibly can.
That's horrible.
It's wide open, people.
And I feel like part of this is him just wanting to go against Trump about building the wall.
It is. It's him wanting to get votes.
Well, we don't need the. It's another way for them to try to rig shit. Basically,
this jackass is going to pass a law to give each immigrant a $10,000 Visa credit card. $10,000 to each one of them.
No,
that files in and
we can't even take care of our homeless vets.
Like
what?
Look. They're fast tracking these fuckers. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest here, people. They're fast tracking some of them. Like the ones that go to Chicago and the ones that go to these sanctuary cities.
It's so crazy. They get a social security card and all this stuff. It's like, how is this? Yeah. And then you have people who've been trying to do it the right way and been waiting for so long. Yes. And they can't even get over here. Or they're actually like, have somebody they want to get married to and they can't even do it or whatever, you know? It's crazy.
They make, it's almost like the 90-day fiance thing, that 90-day fiance thing.
Right, like K1 visas.
All right, K1 visas. It takes them fuckers for like a year.
No, longer. It takes like years.
Yeah, exactly. We watched one damn dude, it took him like, it took
some
him like
get denied years. Like over and over again.
Right, and now you getting people just come across that damn border. They're footloose, fancy, free.
And then they get a social security card.
Social security, work visa, the whole
so they can go work, but the poor homeless person who can't get his license up to date can't go work.
And you get to stay in the nice ass hotels like the Row and all this stuff in New York, shutting down whole big damn hotels that used to be top flight.
Where are these people gonna even live? How are we gonna feed all these people?
It's not that. It's what I told you. The statistics are there.
No, I'm just saying, this is just the seed. We haven't, the plant has not even sprouted and grown yet. No. This is just the starting seed. It's happening though.
Look, people are getting, it's already started happening. Look, the phone shut down the other day, people, and I know half of y'all, 100 and whatever, so many people watched this. I know your phones got jammed the other day. And don't say they didn't. You probably were like me and the wife asleep when it happened.
I wasn't even on my phone.
You know what I mean? They're jamming your fucking phones, dudes. Have you not noticed your internet's been acting a little weird lately? And don't say, oh, no, it's been acting perfect.
No, it has your phone. My phone's been acting up.
Deny yourself to the bitter motherfucking end, dude. Sorry, I'm just going to tell it the way it is.
It doesn't matter. You can't.
Whatever. Okay. It's just what it is. Look, deny yourself to the bitter end. You be denying yourself when the when the guillotine comes down on you. I'm telling you, don't be that guy. I mean, to whoever's listening to me right now, this knowledge, hope like hell, it helps you out because it's coming, dude. I'll prep you.
Even just like they say, like every time you go to the grocery store, pick up 5 cans. That's what they say, 5 cans. If you go to the grocery store, 5 cans of stuff that you'll actually actually eat now, whatever. Just 5 cans.
Look.
Most people can pretty much do that in their budget.
They should be able to. You're right. But I'm going to tell you, you got better plan for bigger things.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying, just small. Just do anything.
Look, if you got a freezer, great.
Yeah, but what if the power goes out?
Better have your damn generator. I tell y'all, man, y'all need to have some solar going, man. Now, some of y'all city people, y'all probably can't do this stuff, and that's all well and good. First of all, if you're in the city,
That's the first thing.
See you, buddy. You're screwed.
Because think about it. Anytime anything ever goes down, it's in the city.
Cities are corrals.
And
Look at
then
every city.
everybody just gets to acting like freaking crazy animals.
Okay, look at all the way the cities are designed, people. Look at the way each city is designed. There are 2 loops that divide the city. Every city. Every city is an inner loop that's around the middle of the city. All the buildings, all the main hospitals and stuff like that. Remember John Belt. The John Belt's what goes around Charlotte. All right, then you got another belt loop that goes around the whole city. That's 485. And now each city is built the same way. Atlanta, LA, New York. All these cities are built the same way. Except New York's on a grid system. You know, some cities are on grid systems, some cities are circular. But they're all laid out the same. It's a corral.
No, and if you are in a city, it's just good to think about having I would have a bug out bag if I was in the city for sure.
If you're in the city,
basically like a camping pack ready to go. You got some freeze dried meals in there, a medical kit, you know, just the basic stuff, a thermal blanket in there.
Look, man, I would suggest everybody, man, because the cities, everybody goes nuts.
Everybody's not going to be able to just, especially now. Do you think nowadays times people are stuck where they're at more so now than ever because of the way the economy is? They can't go. They can't sell their house. They can't, you know what I mean? Or they don't own. They rent, and then they're stuck renting. Everybody who rents can never afford to not rent because they can't ever get out of that cycle. You're stuck in it because rent just goes up and goes up and goes up, you know. You're paying somebody else's mortgage.
Look, man, what's going to happen, though, is that none of that's going to matter. None of it's going to matter.
Right. Well, I know. I'm talking about now. I'm talking about, like, right now, if they start taking
Right now, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you got to start prepping. But the thing is, it's not going to be... This ain't going to be like Walking Dead out here, and this ain't going to be like Call of Duty either. So you get these games that y'all be playing out of your heads. Because there'll be nothing like that. Okay. All right? And that's just being straight up.
Okay. Well,
and because I know a lot of people are playing these damn games out here, and they're going to get...
There's not... Okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, I agree that they need to prep, but I'm telling you, I've looked at this.
Okay, they need to just... all you can say is that people need to just prep for basic needs.
What you gotta... Alright, this is it. Whenever you get the slightest inklings of...
No, that's not
You gotta leave. No, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta get... You gotta be ahead.
I thought you were saying you gotta go get something. Like, that's the absolute worst time to
No. What I'm saying is...
You get a hint that something's going down. You better get out of the city.
Because the city is going to get gridlocked. It's going to get rough.
And then you can't go anywhere. All cars will just be backed up. And
a dirt bike is one of the best things. I mean, it is because it's small enough to ease through traffic. You can go off-road in it. Yeah.
Yeah, dirt bike is
Dirt bike's the way, man. In the city, I'd have one at KTM or something like that stashed up, man. And, I mean, you're going to need, I'm going to be straight up blunt with you, man. You're going to need some kind of rifle.
If you got money, if you got money, you're good.
If you got money and you ain't prepped by now and you ain't got an arsenal of some sort, then you're a jackass. Sorry, you're a jackass or you're a puff. What I mean by that is, like, you're not even thinking about it. You're just all like daisies and roses and stuff.
No, if you got money, you have the ability to have land. If, say you want to live in the city, cool. Get a spot, have a dip spot somewhere else. Out in the country somewhere. Anywhere you can get that you know you can get to within, like, an hour or so. I said this, nobody's probably going to even see this because they'll just shadow ban you for all the stuff we were talking about before it ever even, you know.
So we just put it out there. Somebody must have found it. So they're just going to shadow ban me?
Probably.
My little tiny ass?
Yes, they just won't let anybody else see it. You know what I'm saying? You'll just keep posting and nothing will happen. They do it to big creators. Why not? It's AI. Everything's AI. So the different words, even just saying Trump or saying prepping or saying whatever, it's just going to, like, pick up on it.
I guess. You just got to word it right.
I guess so.
Yeah, because, see, like the
None
wife.
of our family is like us.
No,
None
no,
of our
they're-
family is.
But
I
when
don't know any, honestly, out of anybody that you know, I have friends and stuff that I can talk about stuff with, and yeah, they believe certain things. But then I have friends who are just totally naive to everything. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody really thinks like we do.
No, there's like one dude
Who?
that I know. Tim does. Tim knows. Tim thinks about this shit. I don't give a hell what you say. Tim
Yeah,
thinks
because
about
he
it.
served, so of course he
Yeah, you know
knows.
Tim's thinking about this, man.
Like,
and the guys that have served,
you-
Slip's thinking about it. Slip's thinking about Slip's having to take
Yeah.
pills to
Well,
not
your
think
dad,
about it.
I don't know if your dad, his dad is more so out of anybody I know that would believe some of the things that we believe.
No, he believes it completely. He's hooked. He's in. He knows what's up. Because I mean, everything I said came to pass. Everything to the letter. I mean, it's crazy. I told him everything, and it all happened. Like boom, 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 boom. And like my mother can't say nothing about it because I said it all. I told her everything that would happen. I mean, you keep on denying it, you want to, but how'd I know? How'd I know all this? Just magic. I'm like Merlin out here or something like that.
It's
Just
like
kinda-
even the people who I would say believe more of the things that I believe and stuff like that, they even got like maybe one jab. Some of the people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really stuck through. Like,
nah, man.
people didn't really. People may believe some things, but they don't really dive as deep as us, I would say.
No, man. Y'all. I mean, to all y'all that got that situation.
You better detox.
To all y'all that did it, fuck. Sorry for you.
Heavy metal detox. That's what y'all gotta do. You gotta do
Sorry.
heavy metal, a fulvic acid.
I'm sorry, man. Y'all can't be around certain shit. Too bad y'all don't know what that shit is, man. But y'all.
If that's with anything,
It's
some
screwed.
people's fine eating McDonald's every day, nothing happens to them. Guess what? Some people eat it, twice and something can happen to them.
Nah, man.
There
it's-
can
look
be,
here.
there's different degrees just because something's bad for you. Certain
There are
certain things that certain people have in their body. That's why do you think there's warning labels on everything?
Look here, man. There's short-term, mid-term, long-term sides. That's 3 different damn forms of side effects you're gonna have. And then, man, they could ban all this or whatever, so the little people that hear this, you'll know. If you got it, man, and you don't have nothing right now, don't mean it ain't gonna come out maybe a year from now, maybe 2 years from now. Shit,
We
it could
don't
come
know.
tomorrow.
It's the same
You
thing
don't
even with
know.
all these people vaping. We don't know because that vaping wasn't even a thing when I was in high school.
All right, peep this.
Like it really wasn't.
Right.
Vape didn't.
Nah.
Okay,
Look,
vape existed, I would say
Yeah.
then, and they were like these giant. When I was in high school,
the
they were
giant
like
pins.
they were like these big old things, like this big with a thing, and it would be like somebody doing like giant smoke rings, like you know what I mean, like that
Yeah.
kind of vaping. It
No, I
wasn't
remember
like
that.
what is now, like.
Look, man. Shit has changed so much. See, I've been a pothead my whole life. I've smoked weed my whole life. Look at the way weed's changed now. It looks like my kids' turds now.
Everything's commercialized. Everything's commercialized.
It looks like my kid eats too much cheese, man. You go to his damn diaper, it's got a bunch of
Okay,
pebbles in it.
shush, and
That
let
is
poo
what the
talk.
weed looks like
You
now.
can't go one time without talking about poop.
It's what the damn weed looks like now. Little nuggets and shit like that. And it's all hard and stuff. Like you throw it on a wall like dice or
But
some
everybody's
shit.
got to find a different way. But anyways, everything's
I mean,
commercialized.
it's like I'm like, and they swear it up and down good. And I'm like, who the fuck told you this?
And who knows what they're spraying.
Exactly, they spray hardeners and all
that's
that
the
stuff.
same
And they can
thing
say,
as the
oh, no, they're not, no, they're not, no, they're not. It's bullshit. I know. I've been smoking weed my whole life. I know. Come on.
Anyways, I don't know what this long rant went on, but we need to wrap it up.
Whatever. Getting the weed talk, man. She don't want to be talking about that because she's scared like hell, man. People find it.
No, I just want to keep some things to ourselves. That's all.
Smoking weed is almost legit throughout the whole country. I'm just telling you, know it's the truth, man. That little dookie ball stuff, man. You know I'm telling the truth.
Yes, in places that are not here.
Jesus. No, sucks. Horrible. Little granules. But anyway, but you better prep yourself. All of you out there that watching this, which ain't nothing but a few, ain't nothing but a handful, watch this, put it out there. Remember, 150 to 160,000 in your state, each state, right now, just as we ain't talking about now at the end of 2024. Man, player. And I mean, these dudes is out here. They ain't out here to make friends. They ain't coming over here to work. I seen them. Come on, man. I know better. Y'all know better. This shit ain't gonna be good. What's gonna happen this year ain't gonna be good. Nope. And I feel for each and every one of y'all. I feel for all y'all don't hear this and take this seriously.
They won't. There's gonna be people that are gonna say, "Oh, they have like Trump derangement."
Yeah, they'll say that stupidity.
That's what they'll say. Just
That's
like
what,
yeah.
They'll say that to the bitter end.
I'm not saying everything with him is perfect, but it's a hell of a lot better.
Look here, they'll say that to the bitter end too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, they'll say it to the bitter end while they're now boot smashing on them, and that's the truth. And that is the truth, right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's been plenty of times in history it's proved the same thing. Remember one thing, people. There was this question that used to be brought up to a lot of people. Do you think about the Roman Empire? You remember that when it was going around?
Yeah, what is that?
Them guys.
Stupid thing. Some stupid internet thing.
Let me tell you something about the Roman Empire. There's one thing. It fell. It's no more. It's gone. And that used to be one of the greatest empires of all time. It fell. Mm-hmm. And you want me to tell you one of the greatest land empires ever was the Mongolian Empire. Guess what? It's not there anymore. None of the empires except for the British Empire, they still exist. The United States, we still exist. We're an empire. China, y'all can think what y'all want to think about now, China. We have the most powerful military there is. And anybody that doesn't think so, and anybody thinks that Russia's you keep on thinking that dumb shit. What other country has as many bases as us all over the world? What country do you know? From last I tallied, 700 to 750 bases worldwide. Do you think Russia's got any bases like that all over the place? No. China? No. Alright, and for y'all out there that are worried about Russia and China, anybody else for that matter, y'all worried about these people. Because there's a lot of people, I see it all the time on YouTube and shit like that. They want to get you scared for this shit. Alright, let me ask you something. How many aircraft carriers does Russia have? Maybe one? Maybe one? And it's the one with that dumbass slope deck. How many does China have? Maybe one or two. They're trying to copy our Ford class carriers now. They're trying to, right as we speak. They're trying to copy our carriers. We have 11. And more than that, we're getting rid of the Nimitz class carriers and bringing in the Gerald R. Fords. But see, those Nimitz class carriers, when we decommission them, they can be brought back up if we need them to. We have more aircraft carriers than anybody. And then we have the smaller aircraft carriers for like the F-35Bs and the Harriers and stuff like that. Alright? We have that. And helicopters. No other country in the world has that. None. And you think we're worried about Russia?
No, what you're worried about is the person
China.
that gets to say so as to what they do with all of that. That's what you got to worry about.
Yeah, and it's a moron right now. That's why we're trying to get somebody else in office that knows where the situation is going to go, so we don't have these wars. Because think about it, Ukraine is staying in this right now with our equipment and our money. They have managed to battle with a superpower, which is supposed to be Russia, For how long now? How many years has this been going on?
I don't know.
Maybe 1 or 2, 3, 2 or 3 years now? It feels like it's been going on a long time. Could be a year, could be 2, whatever. I think it's 2 years. Maybe going on.
Oh, my back is hurting.
And yeah, I mean, it's just crazy what all these people think and all these prognosticators and all that shit. Y'all are fucking idiots. They just want to stir the pot.
I'm so tired of hearing you right now.
Okay. I'll hit y'all back on another one because, man, I'm saying F-bomb too damn much and it just
No,
always...
it's just you go on these long tangents when I said wrap it up. Nobody's going to be here this long. That's all I'm
Then
saying.
split the video up.
Okay.
Alright. I'll stop. See, I can keep on going about this stuff, but whatever.
Whatever you want to do, I'll...
No. You've already pissed them on. You complained, and you make these faces when I drop the F-bomb. Like
Because
it's like stabbing
I'm
you or
just
something.
I'm just... It bothers me, but it doesn't bother him, so he doesn't change.
Whatever.
At least I care.
I know you care. I'm not... Whatever. It's all good. But anyway, so... Yeah, that's that conversation. Maybe
You're mad because I said I'm tired, I'm done talking.
No, because, man, that's just whatever, dude. It's fine. You can trash this whole set. No,
I made you that mad? I'm sorry.
No, that's what it is. It's just... Nope. So, peace out. Fuck off.
Why are you having a bad attitude?
No, I don't, because you had a bad attitude
How do I have a
first.
bad attitude, baby? I'm trying not to make something an hour long.
Then it's not an hour
like-
long. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out.
That's all I was, and
I'm
I
out.
brought it up to you, and then you just keep on.
I'm sorry.
going.
I didn't. I'm done now. It's all good.
I wasn't trying to upset
No,
you.
yeah, you don't care. Look,
I
just turn it
wasn't
off.
trying to
Just
upset
go
you.
turn
I'm
your
just
light
trying
off.
to tell you it's time to start wrapping it up.
All right, it is. I'm done with it.
I don't know why that
No, I'm
made
good.
you so mad. I tried to say it in a nice way during.
No, you were getting there because I'm saying F too much.